Oh wow, it's been a while since I've done one of these. I think I still had straight hair when I did one of these. Weird. Okay, anyway, hi, welcome to my channel. I just want to give you a little bit of an update on my life. I want to talk about where the channel is going, and I just really want to just have an honest chat about life. Yeah, let's do it. First things first, I just got back from a trip in Washington. Wow, that place is absolutely amazing. The scenery there, the trees, the mountains, everything there, everywhere you look is breathtaking, absolutely breathtaking. You truly get to see God's beautiful creation. There's something about that place that calls to me, and I'm definitely thinking about moving there at some point. I would love to do van life up there. That would be amazing. But yeah, that's something that's definitely on my mind. I want to thank all these people that made this trip amazing. Just these beautiful, amazing, genuine and caring people in my life. So grateful for them. So grateful for you if you're watching this. And I think that's something we should all have. We should all have a community around us, a community that shares our struggle, that cares about us, and that keeps us accountable, that motivates us to do better every day. Not just yes men, but people that will tell you when you're doing something wrong. They'll tell you when you're eating too much sugar. They'll tell you when you need to stop doing something that's harming you. These are real friends, and I'm very grateful to have these people in my life and to share this life with. So thank you. I think that's something we should all have. About a week ago, I turned 20, and that hit me like a truck. I keep thinking of Alexander the Great, and at 20 years old, he was literally conquering Europe. Yes, his dad did set up a lot of it for him, but at 20 years old, he was out in battle, conquering Europe. And I feel like at 20 years old, I just feel behind. I feel behind everyone else. I'm not in college. I'm sort of doing my own thing, taking my own path, and that can feel very lonely. On top of it, I'm entering a new decade, and that's just like a whole other weight on top of it. I feel like I'm having a midlife crisis. Turning 20 is a new decade. You are an adult, not a teenager anymore. That's 20, you're 20, you're 20, 20, 20. Okay. The point is that turning 20 kind of freaked me out. I feel a lot of fire under my feet to get going on with my life, and I'm gonna try to remember as I'm going on this adventure to have fun with it, to not stress all that much, because at the end of the day, it's not about how much we have accomplished in the time span that we have here, but I would say it's more about the choices that we make here that echo in eternity, if that makes any sense. Maybe it doesn't, I don't know. I'm just saying stuff. This is just like a little vlog. Another thing I do want to remember is to try and think in decades and plan my goals in decades. That way I'm not feeling in a rush, but I take the consistent actions every day that I need to that will get me to where I want to be. A lot of people set monthly goals, yearly goals, and these are great, but if you make them too big and you don't reach them, you'll end up feeling demotivated and you'll fall off. So I'm going to try to think a little bit more in decades. That's just something I've learned from reading a ton of biographies, and I think it could help a lot of people out rather than planning in years or months. Plan in decades. See your whole life play out in front of you. You can accomplish a lot in one lifetime. You really can, and I genuinely believe that. So I'm going to try to keep that in mind as well. Yeah, maybe you guys can keep me accountable for that. That said, since we're talking about life goals, I want to make movies. I feel like I'm destined for greatness in movies. I'm here to make movies. I've been placed here on this earth to make movies that will change people's perspective on life, that will change people forever. That's the exciting thing about a movie. You can change everything, and I believe that to the bottom, to the core of my heart. I really, really do. I'm so excited for that. That's a goal I've had since I was 13. I've wanted to work with movies. I want to do stuff with music, and if anyone knows anyone that can help me out there, that would be greatly appreciated. I also do want to talk about the direction of this channel. I said I was going to post weekly updates, and I think you can see it's been 6 months since my last video. So obviously that didn't happen. But I do want to start posting on this channel more actively and just experiment. I just want to have fun. I want to talk about stuff that excites me, talk about stuff that I'm passionate about. And so I do want to talk a lot about philosophy and religion. I think there's a lot of value in that, and I think that could help a lot of people. So that's one of the things I'll be talking about. I want to do more cinematic vlogs, but not just a vlog that's centered around my life, but a vlog that's sort of centered around a specific topic. Maybe something that can change someone else's life. I think I can take a lot of creativity with that type of vlog, and I can also impact a lot of lives. And I can just have fun with it. I can really think about certain topics in depth, and make a fun video that's also entertaining. And I think that would be very valuable for people. And the other thing I want to talk about more about on this channel is movies and books, because art is so beautiful and there are certain parts of art that are eternal and it will live forever. Books and movies have the power to reflect life. They are a reflection of reality, and we can learn so much from both of them if we simply take the time to think about them. Read some Dostoevsky, some Crime and Punishment, Brothers Karamazov, watch Christopher Nolan, Tenet, Interstellar. These forms of art will make you think about deeper topics. They will make you think about stuff that you don't normally think about, and stuff that influences your life every single day that we just take for granted almost. It's these things that I want to talk about, stuff that we may not think about all the time but apply to us. The laws of physics, the laws of morality, stuff like that. I'm really passionate about talking about these things, and I think that a lot of people can relate to me on that, so I will be posting stuff about that as well. There is so much to look forward to in the future. There really, really is. Honestly, I'm just grateful to be here. I am a little anxious about turning 20. I will go back to that point for a second, but I'm very happy. There's been a lot of turbulence and suffering in my life lately, and it's been rough, but at the end of the day, you have to play with the cards that you're given. You can't go through life wishing that you were living someone else's life. You play your life. That's the only one you get to play. And you do get to play it. You get to be here. You get to play. Like, think about that. You get to play. You've been chosen to be here. It's not an accident. There are no accidents. And I know that sounds crazy, but it's not. You get to be here. So if I want to end with one thing, I want to urge you to not waste the fact that you get to be here. Use it. Do something amazing. Dream as big as you can. Aim to help as many people as possible. And don't let anyone tell you that you can't do it, because you can. Think in decades. You can accomplish so much in one lifetime. You can help so many people in one lifetime. And I think that's what you should do. You should aim up. You should aim to help people. Aim to alleviate the suffering of life itself, because there is so much suffering that comes with this, but there's also so much beauty that we can bring into it. This is sort of the core of what I want to go forward with on the channel. I want to bring beauty into the world, and I want to inspire others to bring beauty into the world. That's what Steve Jobs did. That's what Walt Disney did. That's what these great people of history do. And I want to urge more people to be like them, to think about these things. Think about what you do on a day-to-day. Just think a little bit. I'm getting a bit preachy, so I'm going to stop. I'm not perfect. I don't have all the answers. I just want to try and help, and I hope people see that. As always, I think I want to end with a quote, and I don't have one in mind, so I'm gonna have to have one off the top of my head. Okay, I found one. Heroes and villains always have the same backstory: pain. The difference is what they choose to do about it. Villain says, "The world hurt me, I'll hurt it back." Hero says, "The world hurt me, I'm not gonna let it hurt anyone else." Heroes use pain, villains are used by it. Pain is gonna come up in your life, and you have a choice to make. You can be a hero, or you can be a villain. This might sound cringe or cliche, but I don't care, because it's true. You have to choose to be a hero. Okay, thanks for listening to me talk, and thanks for hearing my update. I'll catch you soon, hopefully. Okay. Yeah, okay. Also, check out my Seattle hat. $5. Can you believe that? $5 for this thing. What a steal.